How is it going, everybody? Julian here. Today we have a wild video because I'm gonna be reacting to Drakengard's 3 soundtrack. And even though I know absolutely nothing about the game, I played NieR Automata and got obsessed with it. And in my obsession I discovered that it was somehow related to the Drakengard series. How? I don't know. I have no idea. But we have the same main composer as well, Keiichi Okabe. I can only tell you if the music is gonna be as introspective, as grim, bold, but at the same time full of beauty and human emotions, as nostalgic. Bro, we are gonna have an insane video. And also, you can now follow me on Instagram, where I'll be actually playing and explaining the ideas and techniques we talk about here, but in a more natural way. And yep, you will also get to gossip about my music career and terrible life choices. See you there. Let's get already into this right now. Before beginning, a special thanks to Nobody Potato for requesting these songs in this order over Patreon. Real heroes do exist. Well, now we have the final song. I hope it isn't actually the final song because it would be weird for me to react to the final song almost at the beginning, but whatever. Bro, there is a lot of female characters here. Oh, this is like a steel pan? Holy! Okay, same melody. Just the same melody, man. Instead we have the steel pan and the acoustic guitar, okay? Instead of a piano. Bro, it's crazy. Wow. That steel pan or whatever sounds like the notes are bouncing endlessly in a room. It's crazy. That's a pretty cool and dope effect, man. Oh! Okay. It's deforming a little bit. Wow. The transition. Oh. Okay, we have drums and percussion. Interesting. Wow. Okabe is insane, man. Wait a second. I need a second, man. I mean, they took the base of the same song. Not the bass as the instrument, but the foundation, the roots, the concept, the melody, as I already said, of the first section and turned it, of the first song, I'm sorry, and turned it into something completely different, bro. The transition I was talking about was so crazy because we had, until that moment, almost the same essence of the song, but just a different format, different instruments. But in that transition, the harmony got a little bit outside and deformed. I'm sorry, actually, deformed doesn't exist in English. I just looked it up. I wanted to say misshapen. The harmony was misshapen and the atmosphere was much darker. And everything changed with the drum hit groove, bro. Playing with the thumbs. That was a pretty dope resource, but Okabe is not satisfied with that because after that introduces like a Latin percussion instrument. So he likes playing with percussion instruments in aesthetic, in rhythmic motifs a lot. In rhythmic motifs because the first groove was based in triplets, but accelerating a little bit in certain rhythm figures. And also each groove is very different from the other one. So this is very, very interesting for me actually. The steel pan is not as active as in the intro. Okay. We had Mid-Eastern instruments now, bro. Bro. Things got much faster. Bro, this is crazy. I'm actually confused because I'm not sure if they are accelerating the tempo, increasing the tempo, or if it's just an illusion because it feels accelerating at certain points. But the melody, for example, it's based on long notes. And it's like the groove, the rhythm stabilizes after those accelerating points. So it's crazy. We are accelerating or not. It's just an illusion. It can happen. Maybe if I try to count the beats, it would be more certain. Let's see. No. They are accelerating. But not constantly, just until they get to a point and the song continues on that tempo. Insane, bro. How many times are they gonna increase the tempo? Woo. That's eerie. take that back, bro, to the original tempo. Actually or not? Let us see. It seems so. That's the original tempo. It's confusing because there's a little bit more of rhythmic activity. Or actually, no, it's the same way of playing with the toms and the triplets. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Now we're slowing it down, okay? This is the actual final song, right? This is like the credit song or something. Please continue. No, yeah. Oof. Okay, okay. Almost, almost. I almost got it. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's poetic. That's crazy because we have different tempos in the song. So I'm wondering how did they record it? And my guesses are two options, as in classic music and orchestras with a conductor, a single person that actually memorize the different tempos. And well, every musician in the room look at him and follow his indications, with their hands or the little stick in their hand. It can be either one of them, but what they are following are the movements and how they mark different tempos or time signatures. It can be that way, or they can automatize the metronome and record instrument by instrument, having cues for when the tempo is gonna change. That's also a possibility, but I would like to be in one of those situations. I would have liked so much to be part of the recording team for this, man. It must be so freaking funny and messy, but funny. Bro, what a set of interesting techniques, rhythmic techniques, format and orchestration techniques we have listened to so far. This is crazy. I mean, it's not the first time I listened to such a great soundtrack, but this type of soundtrack, I hadn't reacted to something like this in quite some time. Let's continue with four. Zophiel. It's Zophiel's team. Is this Zophiel? Okay. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy sound design. No way, that's insane, man. That's absolutely crazy, bro. You destroyed that initial screaming, lowering the tempo at a microscopic level and distortion in the voice. And with the remains of that, you make a sample to work in the actual song. Talking about deconstructing, bro. That's wow. That's so clever. That's so clever. That's so crazy. Okay, the lyrics are making me feel more about her deconstruction as a person, as a human being, as a living being, maybe. But it's really interesting to see how the song is full metal, right? But in concept, not in instruments or format, but in concept, has an early EDM element. That's that. Because the drums are all the time like that. And not in a metal way. So that's a very interesting ingredient to add to the song. See, it's always like that. Tight as fuck. Oh, the synthesizer brings such a cool texture for this heavy ass riff. The drums groove, it changed. Now it's doing 3, 4, 1, pa, pa, 1, pa, 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 pa. It changed. Interesting. And also, if I'm not mistaken, the guitar riff got wilder for this second verse. Holy! Bro, and this game was from PlayStation 2? That's crazy. That's a crazy soundtrack for that time. Okay. The groove keeps changing. Also, the mixing of those drums are kind of electronica sounding. In terms of mixing, of the tone. Okay, okay, and fade out. Oh, pretty good. I mean, it's very repetitive, but at the same time, it has little variations as the ones already told. I already told you regarding the drums, the rhythm, the groove. Very subtle changes, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that because I wouldn't enjoy listening to something this repetitive otherwise. So wow, not too shabby. Fallen God. Another ballad? Not as sad as the first one. Well, the introspective box I was talking about is checked, bro. It's introspective as fuck. It's insane because this is a more serious ballad than the first one, right? Because the first one got an increasing format and dynamics, but this one remains a sad ballad all the time. But these phrases, that first half is sad, is depressing, but the second half of the phrase, tapa, it's kind of not happy, but yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit gay how people in the past use the word gay, a little bit gay in that concept. So that doesn't allow me to feel as sad. It's a little confusing. See, there's a little bit of hope in that second half of the melody. Well, of that little phrase right there. Because this is full sadness now. There's a little bit of hope, you see? It's bright. A new day is possible, a new opportunity. That's a very beautiful arpeggio on the piano, actually. Bro, I could listen to this for sleeping actually. It's a pretty good song to relax, fall asleep, to contemplate and get introspective at night. No, actually, it's a little bit depressing, actually, yeah. Imagine yourself at night looking at the window, drinking something with a drink in your hand. Wow. Contemplating the mistakes in your life. Holy shit. I don't know how to feel. This could be actually if you in game go to sleep or something like that, like in Final Fantasy 15, or have just a nocturnal scene. It could work. I would like that. That the moment where our character rests, this is played. I know it's a bit depressing, but as I told you, these games generally in concept are pretty fucked up. So it's not the craziest we have seen so far. Okay, Intoner 2's song, whatever. Okay, are all these characters playable? The same technique again? The same technique, bro. Turning a lament, a sad moaning, a desperation moaning into a fucking sample. Wow. Wow! The same concept on the drums. Hey. It's powerful. But it's still depressing. Yeah, the story that's being told is not happy at all. I mean, it sounds like the story of a struggle, of resilience, keeping fighting, but it has not been pleasant at all. I love the guitar, very minimalistic but very melodic lead guitar. Also the sample that was created with her voice, her distorted and microscopically zoomed in. You can call it zoomed in or slowed to the max. And voice sounds like strings, like the actual concept of using strings to add drama to a situation. This 1, 2, 3, 4, p p p p p p. It creates some kind of tension there, bro. It's very interesting. Everything is interesting. The techniques, how they use them, even the more simple things like the guitar. This way of synthesizing her voice even more. And I'm guessing filters, maybe a vocoder. And we have actually strings there. So subtle. Okay. Again. Oh. Okay, we have a B section. Let's go. Now the voice has a lot of reverb. Oh! You know what this means for me? It's another verse, but the rock band format is a bit more aggressive, and her voice is a little bit lost in a mist because of that reverb, right? Because of all that reverb, and you cannot hear it clearly. So maybe for me, this section means that she's focused on fighting, on getting violent, on thriving, even. And even though she's focusing on that, she still listens the reason, the emotional part of herself, kind of back, like a subconscious thought. It's still there, all that pain and stuff, but or emotional reasons, but it's getting in a second plane because of the action of the rock band. Oh yes, sir. How can this be powerful and sad at the same time? Okay, okay. Bro. Perfect guitar solo, man. Perfect blend of mastery, precision, and soul. Emotion. Beautiful melodies, man. Beautiful note selection, even. That little feel in the melody. Ah. Little details. Little counter melodies that work so well. This theme is actually more advanced, more developed than Zophie's song. Interesting that it shares the same concept, but better developed, or more developed, actually. More sections and more resources. A guitar solo. Okay, this is just being played in a loop. Okay. Fade out until the end of time. These songs are made to be looped constantly. Maybe these are battle themes. maybe all these female characters are indeed playable characters, and these are their battle themes. That would make actually sense. Well, guys, we got to the last one of today. What a very dope, a very interesting, at least for me. I know that for you, it has been at least the same amount of excitement as me, at least the same, if not more. But if you got this far on the video, let me know what is your favorite Drakengard 3 song. Also, lately, we have been listening to a lot of classics. Maybe I need to delve more into games that aren't even trending but are incredible classic masterpieces. Let me know your suggestions as well. We have This Silence Is Mine. Let's go. What a particular interpretation from the vocalist, man. Bro, her timbre, the timbre of the vocalist is very unique, very peculiar, very weird. And her interpretation, or their interpretation, in case they do not align with the binary system or whatever, is very emotional, is very raw, is very, I don't know, she's singing from her guts. She's singing as, or well, like someone is slashing her guts a little bit, but she's so numb that she can actually endure it, but it's really painful, man. It's painful in a spiritual level. Also, her praising is like she's crawling, bro, for her life, trying to save her life. She's singing as someone that's considered to be barely human. Like a strange creature, bro, that's actually a living being that feels. But I could imagine other people dehumanizing her. Oh, lovely cello. bro. The timbre of her voice is it's bizarre. I'm not saying I dislike it. It's just a characteristic. And I prefer this to an overly processed and mainstream pop kind of voice timbre. How her voice breaks at some points. So hypnotizing. Very suddenly, more and more instruments are joining the song. It was surprising how she got to those higher notes there. Interesting. Silence of mind. It sounds like someone that knows really well what loneliness, solitude is. What it's like to be, I don't want to say discriminated, but someone that the others don't understand, nor try to understand. Someone that has absolutely no one. And a minimalistic guitar solo even. Bro, I got the shields. This silence is mine. Okay, keep it. It's all yours. Holy fuck, bro. I don't know why, guys. It's not an insult. But this song made me feel so many raw emotions that suddenly I have to take a dump. I don't know why, bro. Maybe I'm not the only one. Maybe it happened to you as well. I don't know, but it made me feel so uncomfortable at some points, like feeling the loneliness represented here, that concept of a person that has to go through so many traumatic events or just loneliness, pure loneliness. But oh my god. Yeah, it make me have to go urgently to the bathroom. But thank you very much for watching and hanging around. Please do have a blast of a day. Peace. Quickly, bro, quickly. You're not gonna make it, bro!